So we're jumping ahead a little bit to getting the screen all set up for this next print that I have to do, which is part of another print. So what is going on, and to kind of get you up to speed, is I am printing on some sleeves. That's why I have this sleeve platen right here. The problem is this specific cut, it's a tri-blend. It's more of a fashion fit kind of tri-blend with raw edges for just about all the edges on the shirt. They run a little bit smaller, so with the small sizes, I'm going to have a little bit of an issue getting them to fit right here. Not a big deal, they still fit. They still fit just fine, something like that. But I'm not going to be able to print the smalls as quickly as I would like to. So I have my settings kind of maxed out here. I have it as far out as I can get it, and I have the stencil as far up on the screen as I'm comfortable with for printing. But all should be just fine, especially once I get to the mediums and the larges. Once I get past the smalls, then it's going to be pretty standard sleeve print, and I shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. So for now, since I have this all set up and drying, we're gonna let it do its thing. It's gonna be quite a few, since it's still a little on the humid side right now from yesterday's cleaning and printing and all that stuff. But we're gonna let this dry for a bit, then I'll double check, make sure everything's clear for printing. If I need to do any adjustments or anything like that, like spray it through to kind of clear it out, then I will. But for right now, since this is all ready to go, as far as just the waiting portion of things go, I need to work on some other stuff. I gotta run and get some tape. I'm completely out of screen tape, which is kind of a bummer. I've been using just regular old masking tape, which is fine. That's kind of what I started with, but I do have some screen tape on order, but I don't think it's gonna be here till Wednesday, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I'll just go somewhere, pick up some, like a Home Depot or something or whatever. But that's kind of the next immediate task, is I need to get that, because that's really the only thing I'm missing with the side from, the screen being ready. So let's let this dry. I still have a bunch of other computer work to do. I have a video I have to work on. Not just one of these videos, but another video project that I worked on last week that has to get produced and uploaded as soon as possible. So I got to take care of that, and I have a bunch of design work. Oh my God, it's so busy. You guys busy for a Thanksgiving week? It's typically like a short week. I know all of my suppliers and such, where I get stuff like this from, they're going to be closed Thursday and Friday, so that sucks. So. Okay, that took, it actually didn't take that long, but it was a lot longer than I wanted to be out, considering I had to drive around. The internet here has been down most of the day, which is kind of annoying, because most of my job is on the internet. I know I do stuff like remotely and on site and stuff like that, but most of my stuff, like emails and stuff like that, and uploading and shipping and receiving and crap like that, that's all done online. We need the internet for that. So I've been kind of using my phone. Luckily, my phone speed is pretty decent, or decent enough, but I have some shipping labels and stuff to do, so that's going to be interesting. I think I got to pair my tower with my phone, but I have to direct connect my printer because it's on Wi-Fi. I don't know. Am I rambling? Anyway, I got some tape. I got to check on this screen here and make sure it's good to go, because it should be dry. I don't know if you can see. It really should be dry by now, which means I can expose the ink side and get everything going and hopefully printing soon, because it's two sleeves. So it's whatever, I think these are 27 some shirts times 2. So it's gonna take a little bit. Oh yeah, and it's white ink, so it's really rough on my tiny T-Rex arms. But yeah, I would like to get started on that soon. Okay. Now, I've said this before in other videos, but I don't know if I've gone in too far detail, or in more detail anyway, on why I double check these. So when I wash these out, I don't necessarily have the highest amount of pressure, since it's basically just a shower head. It's literally just a shower head that I use to wash out my stencil, as you can see. So that's not always enough pressure to clear out the screen completely. It clears out the screen, but there's a little bit of a film left, which could cause me some problems when I print. So I just kind of eyeball it a little bit. Like I can tell right now there's some little spots in the corners of this font here, especially like in the N and the I and the T. So what I'm going to do is just spray it out with some water, wipe it down a little bit, and then let it dry for a few more minutes. Come back, check again. If I need to do it again, I'll do it again. But as clear as this one looks, it looks like I should only need to do that once. And then we'll be good to go. So let's get that taken care of and then back to drying. Well, okay, internet's still down, so everything's off. Router and modem and all that fun stuff is off, are off for the next few moments here. So it really hasn't been up all day, which is still annoying. So since I have to get this out today, we are linked up hotspot wise via my phone. I'm going to see if I can take care of everything right now, which I really hope I can. So let me get this worked out and we'll see how it goes. I still have to get back to the dark room and make sure that screen is all good to go so I can expose it again and get it all prepped. So okay, well that was way more simple and straightforward than I thought it was going to be. I guess because it was a direct connect and not on the Wi-Fi printer wise. Yeah, that was easy. For future reference, I guess, if everything goes down, just make sure everything's direct connected to the big tower, and then I can just use my phone to complete any kind of online work I need to. That's convenient. We work at all costs, even when internet's down. Well, this seems super stable. Really didn't want to put that anywhere else, so I made it work with a little bit of foam. It hasn't fallen over yet, so I think we're good. We're probably good. We got like a few more minutes left and it'll be fine. Then we can get this all taped up and ready to go. I have to work on videos before I start printing again. Okay, yeah. Stable.